I've been doing YouTube for, I think it's 6 years now. Hold on. Let me take a look. September 15th, 2019. So 6 years. Over. It's like we're in the sixth year, going for seven. And I gotta be honest, man. Like I love it. I love it. I will never stop doing it ever. There's a Japanese concept. What do we call it? A Japanese philosophy by the name of Ikigai. And Ikigai is the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can get paid for. And for me, I love creation. I'm passionate about video games. I love spreading joy. I love making a fool of myself and getting a laugh. I've always been a class clown. What I'm good at, I'd like to think I'm pretty dang good at editing. Maybe I got some room from a storytelling perspective, but I do love making stories. I love improv. I love diving into these unique scenarios in these games and building my own world. I did the vlog channel for a year. What the world needs, I think we need a lot more laughter in this world. And there's a lot of anger. I think there's a lot of fucking anger in this world every day. Politically, theologically, even down to sports, right? Like there's people who take their passion for NFL so far that they will physically assault people who like a different team. It's insane. There's a lot of anger in this world. And so I think the basis of what I like, of what I'm trying to do with this channel, is to spread joy by experiencing joy. Showing people that it's okay to have fun. It's okay to like games that aren't quintuple A quality for $4. That it's okay to try new things and make a fool of yourself. It's okay to put yourself out there and fail. Because I fail every day with this channel. I've been doing it for 6 years. And I've made no money. Well, I've made a little bit of money, but I'm with all the equipment I've bought, the computers, the games, the travel, I'm easily $30,000 in the hole for this career. But it's all I ever want to do. So I fail every day. Repeatedly, I fail every day. To keep doing something I love and to trying to do it in a way that the world can benefit, right? I look at, let me see if I can move this. I look at the video I posted a year ago before I went on the Menlo journey. And I was looking through some of these comments, and it's humbling because I made this decision to start a new channel based off of a frustration or a fear that I couldn't figure it out. Video views would be so sporadic, comments were all over the place. And then I look through these comments and I see so many people who I didn't know were touched by what I did at that level. And it's so heartwarming. You know, you can actually see a few of my comments, peep the playlist at the end, the Menlo channel, so another could be reborn. I was never quitting. If you go to the end of this or if you look in the description, there's a link to the new channel. It was just an experiment. The last year I did an experiment where I was like, what if I start fresh and I take everything I've learned? Obviously, I decided to come back. I've been posting on this channel for a couple of months again. But it's like, I think about that concept of Ikigai, and I look at people who I made content that people really valued. And that's something that I don't even know how to express or understand. Fucking Pug, man. Fucking Pug. I remember Pug coming in all the streams. Fucking Spam Tom. I still have Spam Tom on Discord. I talk to you every now and again. Bro's making a game and a movie. He's going nuts. But it's humbling. It's humbling and it's confusing. it's my hair looks kind of funny. I took a shower and didn't do anything with it. But it's like, this career means everything to me. It's all I do. It's all I think about every day. I have a job that I'm not passionate about, but it pays me enough money to continue to fund this career. This career has my pursuit of being a creator has pushed me to grow in ways that I never knew I would. As a leader, as a self-starter, as a business owner, as a mentor. I mean, one of my now best friends, Gogler, we started our relationship by working together, and he started working for me. He pushes me a hell of a lot more than I push him, I'll tell you what. But it's like, I got Maximus, who does some artwork for me. I've got Vogel, who's been doing some thumbnails for me. It's like I've met people who are not only inspired, but believe in the vision that I've been trying to push. And it's like you meet the craziest people. And I don't have a point to this video. I just wanted to sit down and talk. I'm not quitting. I'll never quit. Even the video I made staging that I was quitting, I wasn't quitting. I was just stressed out and looking to think that, and I thought that a fresh start would make things different. But I missed this channel. This is where I wanted to be. So I came back. It's hard, but it's also the most divinely orchestrated thing I think I've ever felt in my life. I do truly believe God put this passion in my heart. I do believe I'm supposed to do YouTube. I do believe I'm meant to grow in this career. I'm meant to meet new people. I'm meant to learn how to foster joy and build a community that embodies that message. One of my favorite music artists when I was in high school and college was Logic, and his message was peace, love, and positivity. My favorite creator of all time is Markiplier, somebody who time and time again, he puts vulnerability out there. He always is true to himself, and people really resonate. Millions of people every day resonate with that. Some people make it a little weird. If you're on his subreddit, there's some weirdos. There's weirdos everywhere. But at the same time, there's people who he's truly impacted. And I can say with a lot of gratitude, there's people that I know I've impacted. I've had people reach out to me through Discord and through email that even the videos that I make have helped them through hard times and through dark times where they were contemplating ending their own life and they felt alone, and me posting helped them. And it's like that is why I do this. Like, realistically, hard work is hard work, right? Like, I could dedicate myself to anything. There's some things that I personally think are more excruciating than doing YouTube, but it's like I don't mind pushing myself every day, staying up until 2 a.m. and then getting up at 7 to go to work, coming home and then working all night again. Like, I love daily content. It gives me purpose. It's hard, and life just continues to get harder. But it makes me feel like I'm doing something to make the world a better place. Like I'm building a legacy. And that's important to me. You know, there's a lot of people who they start their journey on YouTube and they're like, I just wanted to make stuff and I got big. I didn't have a focus. And I'd be lying if I said that was my goal or that was my approach. I want this to be a career. From the start, I've wanted this to be a career. But man, did I not understand how humbling that was going to be. 6 years trying to make this work. And I don't think I've sat stagnant. I've grown. I mean, I look at the videos I make today, and maybe they're not perfect yet. Maybe they're not enough to generate mass audiences and be able to do this as my full-time career. But the videos that I make today are infinitely better than what they used to be. My comfort in front of a camera. I was actually talking to Gogler recently, and I was telling him that, like, we were talking about, I was just in my best friend's wedding, my buddy Matt, and I was the best man, and I had to give a speech, and I was so fucking nervous to give this speech. And I made a comment that Gogler said I should just record it, and I made the joke. I was like, man, I should turn on a camera, because it's like I feel so much more comfortable in front of the camera. And it's crazy to say that because I spent so long being afraid of that camera. I spent so long being afraid of that little lens right in front of my face. But now it's the thing that makes me feel the most at home. It's the thing that makes me feel the least alone. Because I'll tell you, it's a lonely journey. I've had people question why I do this. I've had people tell me, one of the first people I ever told was a friend I made in college. And I asked if he wanted to do it with me because he games. First thing he said was, "You'll never succeed." And it's like, okay, but you'll never try. And I think that's much worse. Now, I know for a fact I'll never quit. I don't know if I'll ever succeed. That's up to God. I have no way of knowing that. God willing, I can turn this into a beautiful career. But I will never quit because it is the only thing that makes me feel any sense of belonging. It's the only thing that makes me feel like I add any value to the world. And so I guess that's really all I wanted to come on and say. It's just like, I love this. I'm not going to stop doing this ever. Like I said, you can look at the video I posted. It was a little, the video where I quit, everything must end. It was maybe a little long-winded. I learned a lot. I took 3 months to make that video. I put everything I had into that video. Well, less that one and more the Menlo video, which I ended up posting on this channel. Everything has to begin. I put everything I had. I learned. I refilmed the same thing 50 times because I realized that like my tripod wasn't high quality enough. So if I pushed the start button and then the stop button and the start button and the stop button, just pushing that button would make the camera move. And some of the shots I was trying to do were layered, where I had Menlo and Cameron on screen at the same time, and it would move just a fraction of an inch. And if it would do that, none of the shots would line up, and so I'd reshoot it. And then I was like, well, I don't like that angle. Let's try this. I want to do this. And it's like I learned so much about the importance of scripting and having your plan laid out when it comes to a project like that, because everything I do for this channel, or most of what I do, is very improv. It's just very turn the camera on and go. And for that, I learned that that's not going to fly. I learned that you got to plan. You got to take time. It gives me a real sense of purpose. I love it. I love every second of it. I love doing this. And I will continue to do it if 0 people watch for the rest of my life. Just because I know that someday at least one person will find it. I mean, like, I think about, like, what would I do if I hit the lottery and money wasn't an option? I'd make YouTube videos. That's what I would do. I love it. I love everything about it. The whole reason I started this is because GOG actually sent me this video right here. It's just a lot of the things where Mark talks about moments where he feels lost and he feels confused. And I think that's kind of what inspired me to sit down and just start talking in front of the camera. It's because right now I'm at a point in my life where I do know what I want to do. It's make videos. I want to get better at it. The landscape of YouTube changes every day. It's getting so competitive. With all these AI tools coming out, the barrier to entry is getting lower. Everyone is able to do more with less, and the ability to learn is so infinite with the internet that what people considered acceptable content becomes a higher and higher threshold. And it's hard. And it's just one of those periods in my life where, like, I came back to this channel. I'm starting fresh. I lost monetization, which took me 4 years to get. I got to rebuild it, which is okay. I believe I can do it. God willing, I believe I can get back there. But I'm just in a period of life right now that I'm just confused. I feel kind of lost. I feel very scared. I work a job in my day job that I don't love, but it pays the bills. I try to push myself as a creator every day, but then I get afraid. So that's something you can expect out of this channel going forward is new. I can't promise it's going to be great, but it's going to be new. I'm going to try new every day. I want to get back to daily posting. The problem is I've started to have so much fun with sound design. That's the biggest thing I learned with Menlo was the power of sound design, that daily posts force you to sacrifice a lot of sound design. So I've got to build like a palette. I've got to build some type of just reservoir of sounds and songs to use. And Gogler's a fucking whiz when it comes to DaVinci, so he can make presets out of it. He's always asking me to make presets. He's always asking me to build or to tell him like what are effects I use. Like I use a glitch an array of glitch effects every day, and he's actually taught me how to make my own presets. Like I could do it myself. I just haven't. I haven't made my own. I haven't taken headshots so I can make thumbnails easy. Like there's things I can do to make it easier. And I will. I'm getting there. I'm at a point now where I realize like I need to actually do this professionally if I want it to be done professionally. And so I'm going to keep pushing myself every day. Like I've had visions. I've had this idea. I've had so many ideas that are small, nothing groundbreaking, but just ideas that are new to me that I've never tried. Like I really want to do an extremely cinematic vlog of making fresh made hot cocoa. I've had that idea since I had like 100 subscribers. Just never done it. So it's November 3rd right now. I'm just going to do that. This year I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to make it look nice and suave. And there's some like ASMR coffee channels that are shorts and stuff on Instagram that I'll follow and watch. And it's like, I want to make something like that, just needlessly cinematic and exciting and fun. I want to do a video where we get a bunch of trash cans and I play like Pong with a medicine ball outside of my bedroom window. Just stupid shit. Just like the tortilla slap video. Just stupid stuff. I'll never stop playing video games. Let's Plays, even though there's some people who think Let's Plays are dying, I don't think it's dying. I just think the threshold is rising. If you want to make Let's Plays, you can't just play games and get through with it. You've got to be authentic. You've got to be fun. You've got to be cinematic. You've got to be open. You've got to be good at the game, or you have to bring some type of value, because there's so many people who try to make Let's Plays that it's repetitive. And just making a gaming video with no personality or with no cinematic approaches, it's not going to make it, you know? Like there's people, my buddy Maximus, who does a lot of artwork for me. He's actually the one who's made almost every single profile picture you've seen on this channel. He's talking about how he really likes a lot of these Minecraft SMPs because they're not SMPs like they used to be. They're like fully scripted worlds where they're like movies that people release, and they have a full story and characters, and like there's something happening. It's like watching TV. Like people are watching Minecraft SMPs like they watch, episodes of Breaking Bad when they were coming out, or Game of Thrones. It's getting more viewership. I mean, if you do it right, if you get lucky and you get the break, you make cable look like a fucking joke. You know what I mean? Like people swarm to it and they engage with it, and it means something. And I think that's something I've never really considered myself, but that matters to me. Is I want my legacy to mean something. I want to spread joy. I want to spread happiness. I want to inspire people to try, to chase your dreams. Because even though I've been doing this for 6 years and I haven't made enough money to quit my job on it, I have lost monetization again because I quit for it. Well, I didn't quit. I went to Menlo for a year. Like, I keep going because it matters. If you want to learn how to play an instrument, pick it up. You're going to suck, and it's going to take work. You want to look good and be fit, get in the gym. You're going to want to throw up. You might throw up. You're going to feel weak. But if you stay consistent, you will grow. And that's something I can actually prove, verifiably show. Is if you look at my first video, my first, 100 videos compared to the last 10 videos that I've made, is different. I'm proud of what I make recently. I love to show people what I do. I love making these super cinematic intros and getting in depth. Like I spent 9 hours making the intro for the analog horror fear assessment video because I love it. Let me see if I can actually show the. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. So it's like if I come over here and you look at this, it doesn't look particularly impressive. But then if I come in here and I decompose this in timeline, it's like all of these are layers on layers of things that I created personally, custom assets and sounds, and everything that's a compound clip here is layers of things that I made. All of these assets, I found these on Google, on the Google box, and you turn these these effects into something where you layer the text, and it's like I love it. It's so much work, but I love every second of it. And I will never, ever, ever stop doing it. And so, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to talk about that. Life is really hard right now. I'm in a place where I don't much know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what the world has ahead. But I really am grateful that I have YouTube because it keeps me centered. It gives me purpose. It gives me something direct energy to when I'm sad, or I feel lonely, or I feel scared, or I am happy, or I'm excited. I want to share it with the world. Every time I make an intro I'm proud of, I have a whole list of people I send it to, and some people don't care. They don't. I send them stuff and they don't respond, or they're like, wow, that's neat. Some people are really into it, and they've always been supportive, and they give feedback, and they comment on the growth and the way that I make content now versus the way I used to. Like, it's cool. And so I don't know, I wanted to get on here and just talk. I want to do more videos like this where I just sit down and just speak from the heart. No script, no plan. I just want to speak. So if any of this resonated with you, cool. I'm gonna get back to, I'll give you a little sneak peek of the next game we're gonna play here. Where's it at? It's right here. Dino Blade demo. Gonna play Dino Blade. Oh, loud. Oh, you can't see again. Dino Blade demo. Dino Demo Blade. Oh, I'm upside down. There we go. Dino Demo Blade game. It looks crazy. It's apparently an RPG. This started off as a fucking animation. Talk about creative passion and the work and the world just turning into something that you have no idea what it's going to. The guy who's making this game just made an Instagram video of two dinosaurs beating the shit out of each other with some swords. And everyone in the comments was like, make this a game, make this a game, make this a game. And he fucking did it. And it's like, what? Like, what a world do we live in, bro? Like, that's so cool that he got to sit down, never made a game in his life, learn the skills. And he spent the last couple of years putting his entire life into this. And it's like, I want to support that. I want to inspire people to do that, to make games, to make content, to learn an instrument, to learn a new language, to ask that, I just scared myself, to ask that person out that you've had a crush on. Like, just take the chance. And I'm not going to sit here and say that you'll always succeed, because you won't. You're going to fail. That's how you know you're succeeding. You're gonna fail every day. What is the quote? Is the master has failed more times than the novice has ever tried. If you're not failing, you're not trying. So, yeah. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Thank you for those of you who have been here since the beginning. There are some of you, like my man Bouncy Sky, who's been here since like 130 subs. I appreciate you. Sorry to those of you who were misled by the attempt I made at a creative outlet for the new channel. I tried to make that obvious with the intro in the beginning where the Menlo ghost was in the background, but I'm here. One thing you can rest assured is I'll never quit making content. So for those of you who have been here for one day or for all 6 years, I love you, man. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.